So as you can see, I'm back out doing a hot tent camp tonight. We are dropping down to single figures now, so the colder nights are coming back. When I had this hot tent out about 2-3 weeks ago, it was just way too warm still, but the temperature now has dropped. And I'm using this setup because I'm testing it to see if you can use it for hiking, but not like up a mountain, to see if I can go places around Scotland and stuff with a hot tent. I'm not saying I will be doing that this year. I'm just looking into seeing, is it a lightweight possibility to do it? And so far, it seems pretty decent. Well, I go back to what I just said, because the Colombian lad outdoors, he's been hot tent camping up in Scotland somewhere, and he seems to have done alright, so maybe I will be going up sometime this winter with a hot tent. And I've gone and forgot my something to light the stove with, so I'm going to have to use like my gas stove for this. Now this is just me forward thinking a little bit, because I need to start concentrating on what I'm taking out camping. So the hot tent of choice, I think it's the onetigris iron wall tent. It's the very first hot tent that I did get a long time ago now, and I got a bigger Outbacker cast iron stove for it, but was just like way too big. And then I got this Woodsman titanium stove for Christmas, and you can't knock it really for its lightweightness. Now I could say I'll share a link in the description for the stove, but every time I put it into internet, it never comes up. Can't find it. I put it into Amazon, it says unavailable, so unless Woodwalker stopped developing stoves, or they just don't sell on Amazon anymore. It says that stock there, but like I say, I put it into Google and that lot, I can't find it either. So I do have some bits of wood here, hardwood. I got it from a friend. This is, if you take this sort of stove, it's a lightweight stove. When I do a video of these two items together, the tent and the stove, I'll talk about the weight, the tent and everything then. This is so you can actually travel. If I used a Pomoly one, it'd be way too big for this. So when I was thinking about lightweight hiking with these hot tents and stoves, I started thinking about, you know, lightweight food. Now I'm thinking about just using some of this foil wrap to wrap a healthy chunk of salmon, Scottish salmon up, and then just putting it on top of the stove. And then we've got some asparagus, Is it asparagus? Yeah, that looks of it here. Tips, some baby corn, some mushrooms. We've got some flavouring here. So hot peri, and lemon and herbs. So a bit of spicy seasoning there. We've got a can of Dead Man's Finger to drink. Okay. We've got another one and another one. That won't balance because it's fingered underneath. Yeah, and we've got just one more. That's all we've got. 4 cans of it. Yeah, I got outside shop and I decided to drop it. And look at that now. Turned it upside down, it'd be alright. But yeah, these spices, it looked like it's for some, you know, chips. But I thought, you know what, for £1, we'll give it a go. Right, so what I'm hoping to do for my tea is get the salmon, obviously, on the foil. Now I know people's going to say don't cook it on the foil, but it's just what I want to do basically, innit? And then, wow, look at the size of that. That is a chunk and a half, innit? Basic story is I've been at the dentist today. This side of my mouth is killing me. I did get a steak, but can't chew on it too much. So I thought I'm going to get something really nice and easy. What, once it's cooked, it doesn't take much chewing. And fish, I like salmon more, so it was the thing I went for basically. So what I really want to do is, I just want to spray a tiniest bit of oil on there and get some of these spices. Now I'm not going to go for the, we'll put a bit of both on. Oh, this is unfilled. How do you get into that? Just like that. Bite your way in it. Now I am wanting to get most of my stuff done while we do have daylight. We've only got about half an hour, 40 minutes left before it starts getting dark. Because the camera I'm using struggles with low light. Wow, definitely the lemon. Wow. A little bit extra, what matters. Oof, fish fingers. I won't say what I'm thinking of there. Yeah, they folded it round at the bottom like that. Alright, let's put that on here. And then, shouldn't let my brain think stuff, you know. A little bit more flavours on top. What I want to do is I want to add the other stuff to it. Now I'm completely unsure how this is going to turn out because fish don't take long to cook. I don't think it matters about the asparagus and the baby corns. I'll eat them like that if I need to do. But yeah. If you ask me, which is the lemon one now? Yeah, that's the spicier one. This is lemon and herbs. Yeah, I'm just giving it a go. Like I said earlier, fish works. All this means is I could cook like this. When I'm out using the lighter weight equipment without taking pans and stuff like that. You can definitely smell the fish cooking. We are getting a bit of a mushroom smell as well, so we know it's doing really good. The fire is at a steady heat. You get a lovely smell of salmon. Within the next couple of weeks, leading up to a month or so, I will be getting the bigger hot tents out, like the hammock hot tents. One from One Wind again, one wind, one tigris, Pomole. Bigger tents, canvas ones as well. I started early with hot tent camping this year because if you follow to the channel, you may see what I keep uploading videos to do with me showing different types of hot tents and stoves. I wanted a head start really so I can show people if they're thinking about buying one early on before the season starts. We're looking November, January, February, March time, November to March let's say, hot tent camping season. But yeah, I've started early because I want to show people, you know, what you can and can't do in them. The cooking is endless. I think last year I was doing Caribbean chicken in the cast iron dishes on a dandelion shell stove. But yeah, I've got a load of different ideas that I'd like to cook. But like I say, I've been to the dentist this morning and I can't really chew out too much on this side of the face. So nice soft food for me tonight. Well, one's burnt, the rest look absolutely perfect. I don't believe in boiling the water all the way because when it's warm, just drink it now because at the end of the day, you just end up leaving it there, don't you? And it goes cold. So drink it while it's ready for boiling, like you can tell it is. Well, I think my fire has died down enough now. It's 10:30. So I'm just going to leave it, not fill it up anymore now. It'll probably stay warm for about another half an hour, but apart from that, I'm not putting no more wood in it. Well, I'm not sure if I've ever just slept on the mat like this before. I'm unsure. What I will do, I'll definitely let you know what it's like in the morning. Yeah, it's insulation, it's going to keep me from the cold floor, but I'm not sure just how much it'll work for being comfortable. So this is the mat that I used to sleep on. Now it wasn't very comfortable, did wake up at times, bit of a sore side, but you know, it worked. I don't know if people just use this all the time, but for me, some sort of air mat is sort of needed, because that, even though it was warm, let's not get that mixed up, it was still uncomfortable. Right, so that's me all packed away. The tent, top of the bag is ripped. The stove's packed away. Everything's packed away in my bag. Been a nice, relaxful evening. I really am looking forward to when the colder, you know, snowy, icy nights kick in. This equipment then comes to its best use. It's nice last night. Not much more I could say really. But for now, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, I'll share a playlist up here of videos for you, and I'll put my logo here if you fancy subscribing to the channel. But for now, I'm going to get myself off home and do a lovely cup of coffee, I think. Thanks for watching.